Okay, so I'm here with the new Blackmagic Ursa. I got it for a couple of weeks, which is really cool. I just thought I'd post a video for people thinking about getting it. Price point, tripods, cards, things like that. So as you can see, I've got it on my Sackler Ace L tripod. So it's a pretty lightweight tripod, mainly for DSLRs and stuff. But as you can see, you don't have to go crazy expensive and buy, something really sturdy. Obviously it's better if it can, handle the weight a bit better, but as you can see, the tilt's okay. Nothing crazy going on there. And the pans are okay, it's nice and smooth. Locks off pretty good. It's not falling on me and crashing and dying. So that's good news. Now regarding the cards, they're quite pricey and quite small actually. They look a lot smaller than you think they would. At the moment, I've only got one card, so I've got one CFast 120 gigabyte card. Now, if you're thinking about getting the camera, definitely buy cards first, because this thing took me forever to find. I've tried renting them, tried buying them, and I only came across one company that had one card in stock. So if you're thinking about getting this baby, definitely get some cards first and make sure you got them stocked up. Now regarding space with these cards, RAW, you probably get about 6 to 8 minutes of footage, and if you record Ultra HD ProRes, you probably get about 15-16 minutes. So in my test so far, unfortunately nothing worth showing. I find you don't really need to shoot RAW unless you really want to recover some highlights and shadows. So I'd imagine I'm going to shoot ProRes a lot of the time unless I'm in some dark areas or the sun's like crazy outside. So far I haven't noticed any black spot problems, but I'll do some tests later. So the plate just arrived today, so fingers crossed I can do some good testing with it this weekend. What else is there? I got Sigma glass on here, which looks perfect with the camera. Regarding the menu, I don't know if I'm just a dumbass, but with the menu, I find that when I go between the settings, the recording settings between 4K ProRes and 4K RAW, I would record and then record RAW, record ProRes to test out the two. And when I bring it into DaVinci or another program, I noticed that they were both ProRes, so I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? So when you switch between the two, some people might already know this, when you switch between the two, make sure you push the menu button afterwards. That's kind of like your confirm button. So if you go to 4K ProRes, hit menu afterwards. If you change it to 4K RAW or frames, anything like that, just make sure you push the menu button, and that way you know everything's confirmed. The best way to tell is on your monitor is the part that doesn't change. So if you click 4K ProRes and you change to RAW, if it hasn't changed on the monitor, then push menu and then you'll see it changed, and then you know you're golden. Now the weight, yes, it is heavy, but it kind of feels good on the shoulder and it kind of feels good when you're walking around with it. I did some handheld tests of rack and focus with the GH4, which I'm shooting on now, and rack and focus handheld with this, and I guess it has got global shutter, so you got that bonus, but it doesn't bump as much. So even though you're holding that heavy weight, it looks smoother when you're rack focusing on objects or subjects, things like that. Now, rocking it on the shoulder without an EVF. Okay, so the screen will be close to your face, but what I found so far with testing until I get an EVF that arrives, I would suggest you turn peaking on, and then that way, if you do have to do any shoulder movements and you got no EVF yet or no small HD monitor or anything like that, you've got that extra confidence of seeing things highlighted, so you know you're in focus even though that thing's close to your face. So for now, if that's an issue for people, I would turn the peaking on when you're rocking on shoulder. I think that's about it until I do some tests. If you got any questions, just pop them below, and then I'll try and help some people out with this camera. But yeah, that's about it for now. I'll see you later.